Your Facebook pages may keep getting restricted. As you can see on my screen, there are so many pages here. There are more than 10 pages. And as you can see, the first one is restricted. The second is restricted. The third is restricted. The fourth is restricted. The fifth is restricted. Seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. About 10 of the pages are restricted. And then if you come here, the business manager is restricted. I will show you why these things happen. Yeah, this is for a client, and he made mistakes that led him to get restricted by all these all these pages. All the pages that were on his account, most of them got restricted, as you can see on the screen. So I'm going to show you exactly why it happens that way and how you can get your account reinstated the right way. So take time to follow these procedures in detail. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We are always available to help you get solutions to your problems, whether it is advertising restrictions, whether you want us to be on Zoom to check for your account, to check your account, whatever problems that you have, and then help you set it up. Maybe if you're having restrictions, you can book for our Zoom meeting, and we will be on Zoom to look at your problem in detail and how to get it reinstated. Or if you want us to look at your advertising strategy or set ad campaigns for you, we are available to do that. For security reasons, some of the things that you may see are blurred, but what is most important is for you to see the restrictions aspect and then the procedures that you can follow to get back. Okay, you can take a look at some of the testimonies of our past clients who have contacted us through YouTube, and we have been able to help them get their account reinstated. You can take a look at this. Okay, so as you have seen, we have helped several people, and we will help you too. So now let's go step by step so that you can get a solution to your restriction. Okay. So first of all, for those who don't know how to come to account quality, you log in, you log into your Facebook and click on Ad Manager. When you click on Ad Manager, you get to the Ad Manager. And then if you are restricted, if it is a user account or ad account restriction, you will see it here. If you see ad account disabled, it is an ad account restriction, or it could be a business manager restriction. But if you see you are restricted from advertising, it is a user account restriction. So there's a difference between user account and ad account and business manager account and page. Now, the user account is the highest form of restriction. With the user account, you cannot run any advert, even if your page or ad account are active. So if your user account is restricted by default, your ad account and all your advertising assets are also restricted by default. If it is a page, you can still advertise with a different page. If it is an ad account, you can still advertise with a different ad account. If it's a business manager, you can still advertise with a different business manager. However, if it is a user account, you can't advertise until you are reinstated. So I will show you all the possible ways. And I'll also show you if your pages or your ad accounts keep getting restricted. I will show you why that is happening. Okay. Now, when you click on go to account quality, it takes you to account quality. So if you come to account quality and check under the Facebook account, when you check at the top, if the user account is restricted, you see here that review the status of ad account, commerce account, catalogs. And so this one, if the user account were restricted, you would have seen that you are restricted from advertising written below your profile picture at the top under the Facebook account section. Okay. If that is not, if you don't see any restriction, that means it is not restricted. The personal ad account may be restricted, but the user account is still intact. In fact, this user account was restricted and I reinstated it. Okay. Now, the problem now is there are several pages that were created and that were against Facebook policies, and they are all, most of them are restricted. So as you can see, all these ones are restricted. So what we would do is, I will tell you why it is happening and then what you can do. That's what I'm going to do for you. So number one reason why it happens is you are violating their policies. If you are into health-related products, for example, you sell cosmetics, you sell products, beauty products where you want to show before and after, it is strictly against Facebook policies because some people are overusing it. Someone will buy the product and doesn't get the result that is being promised in the advert. So Facebook is saying that they are degrading their reputation. So they decided to put a ban on before and after picture. Then it could be other health products that are exposing some sensitive part of the body, and it is also against Facebook policies. Let's say you do an advert, you are exposing some sensitive part of the body. Facebook may disable it. Or you are trying to present a certain body type, like weight loss and those things. They are strictly against Facebook policy. You have to be careful. And I would just say that in order not to have a problem, come to their advertising policy. This is the link or the URL to get to Facebook advertising policies. Or I'll also leave a link in the description. You can follow that link and then understand the Facebook advertising policy so that you won't make a mistake and you get restricted. Now, if you come here, you see a lot. We have personal attribute policy, sexually suggestive content, meta brand usage in ad, advertising restriction on business assets. Take time to go through all these that you are seeing here. Understand the law. Understand what is allowed and what is not allowed. Because if you don't understand what is allowed and what is not allowed, you are definitely going to make a mistake, and your advert will get your account, either your account or your page will be restricted. And if you repeatedly violate, you will get a permanent restriction. That's why you can't even advertise again on Facebook. So check all these deceptive, unacceptable business practices, cheating and deceitful practices, unrealistic outcomes, circumventing systems, prohibited financial products and services. Now, with what you are seeing here, one of the violation or one of the reasons why the pages are all getting restricted would be this particular policy, because circumventing systems. Ads must not use tactics that are intended to circumvent our ad read process. This include techniques that attempt to disguise the ad content or destination. Okay, so let's say you are posting a certain product which is having a logo on it, and then Facebook, maybe it's a branded product and the product is not actually from the original manufacturer, and you may be violating a policy we call third-party infringement. So let's say you are violating that policy and you have decided to cover the logo. They will call it circumventing systems. Now, if you also create, let's say your pages are disabled. One page is disabled. You go and create another page trying to sell the same thing. That one is disabled. You create another one trying to sell the same thing. They are able to detect that it is still the same business. And so they will keep on restricting all of them, just like what you are seeing here. So the most important thing and what I normally advise is, if your page is restricted, first of all, don't go and create another page and try to advertise the same thing. Try to find out why they restricted in the first place. So for example, if it is because what you are selling is not allowed, then stop it and don't sell it so that your account will not get banned. Find a suitable other platform that can accept it. Or find a way to make sure that your advert is compliant. For example, let me show you something here. We have personal health and attributes policy. Just want to show you this policy and then check something. Okay, so we look at personal health and appearance policy. This is the policy that most people always violate. So when you come here, when you read here, it says ad content must not imply or attempt to generate negative self-perception in order to promote diet, weight loss, or other health-related products. Okay, so when you come here, something like what you're seeing here, they are saying that this image focuses on physical fitness and is compliant. But something like the image of a person, ABS or six packs, is not compliant. You are trying to portray this as a perfect body, and those that don't have it will have some negative self-perception. Or you are trying to show this, the image implies weight loss and would be non-compliant if used to promote a diet or weight loss product. See, so you have to read all the policies to know what is allowed and what is not allowed. So if your advert is rejected, you follow the process, understand why the advert is rejected and what you need to do in order to make sure that it is accepted. Rather than they disable the page, then you go and create another page. They disable it, you create another one, they disable it. You end up restricting your whole account because it's like you are spamming the system, creating so many pages. Now, I want to also show you that one of the business manager that was restricted, I have reinstated it, as you can see on the screen. Your review request status, your advertising access has been reinstated. So this one has been reinstated. The user account has also been reinstated. And even some of the pages I've reinstated them. It's left with the rest of the pages, and I'm reinstating them one by one. So I wanted you to follow and know the reason why you are getting restricted and then what you need to do in order to get reinstated. Okay, so let's say that everything is done and you now want to appeal to get reinstated. This is what you need to do. If you want to appeal to now get reinstated, this is what you need to do. Okay. So first of all, you go and open your Facebook again. You open the Facebook homepage again. Okay, so we are in the Facebook homepage. Then you make sure that you change your name and your birthday to match exactly with the ID card you're using, whether it's national ID, passport, voter ID, or driving license. Make sure that the name, your first and last name, is following exactly. Okay. Now, after your first and your last name are matching, if it is not matching, you can click on your profile picture on the top right-hand corner, click on settings and privacy, go to your personal and account information, check your name, change it. And if your birth date is not so matching, you click on your name on the top left-hand corner, then you go to about section, check under contact and basic info. You see your birth date and then the month, the day, and the year written on it. So you also indicate it. Okay, take notice of that. After that is done, you come back to the account quality. If it is a user account, and if your user account is restricted under the what you can do section, if it were under the user account, when you are here, you can see the what you can do section, what it will say. Now, if that is not restricted and it is a page, as you can see, we can click on the page like this. You can see under the what you can do section that you can request a review. So we will click on, they are saying this page isn't allowed to advertise. This is because the page didn't comply with one or more of our advertising policies. Affecting business assets or other standards, such as having too many ads rejected, attempting to circumvent our ad review process, or participating in a fraudulent behavior, or associating with untrustworthy accounts. So you need to request a review. And then in some cases, when you try to request it, they will even ask you to confirm your identity before requesting a review. So you will confirm your identity. And in case, when you are asked to confirm your identity, make sure you get a clear picture of your ID card. Click on confirm identity, confirm your identity, and then you will continue to request the review. So normally you will always see request review or confirm identity. So when you confirm the identity, you can continue to request a review. Now this one, the identity is already confirmed. So we are requesting the review. So when I click, you see something like get started. You can request a review if you believe this page shouldn't be restricted. We will notify you within 24 hours and let you know the status of your request for review. So we click on get started. Then they are asking for the reason why we are requesting this review. So I will click on another reason. Then I will state the reason. And the reason is that my page is disabled and I am told I have violated one or more of Facebook policies, such as having too many ads rejected, attempting to circumvent the ad review process, or participating in a fraudulent behavior. And I am sure that I have probably not violated any of those policies, because I have read the policies and I can see what I have done is compliant with the policies. And I'm sure this will definitely be a mistake. So they should please reinstate my page for me. So take time to describe in detail whatever it is that is facing you or whatever you encountered. A lot of you will always ask me to give you the text, but the best thing to do is to take time and write, because if I post this text, then we all write the same thing, and that will not be the best. So take time and describe whatever you are facing. When you describe it, after that, then you click on send, close. Then, as you can see, review requested on 21st April 2023. A review for this page was requested by an admin or advertiser to determine if it was correctly restricted from advertising. We are reviewing the page and will notify you within 48 hours from when you requested the review, or from when the review was requested. So after 48 hours, we can see the result of the request here. Now, if you follow this procedure and you still have a problem, don't worry. Leave your comments in the comment section or follow the link to WhatsApp us. You can also book for our Zoom meeting so that we can review your account and help you get reinstated. After 48 hours or within 24 hours, when you come back, when the page is reinstated, you will see it here. When you come under the Facebook account section and then you click on the page that you requested the review for, you will be able to see it, and your account will definitely be reinstated. I don't know the extent of the violation you have, but if you didn't go so much beyond their borders, they will reinstate the account for you. Take time to follow this procedure, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Remember to subscribe for more. See you in the next video.